Hi friends, welcome back to my channel on statistics. If you are seeing my videos first time, then do subscribe. Let's go to the topic. In this video, I will explain about introduction to statistical inference. Before that, we seen all things about descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics. Now we can see this is also one type of statistics, that is inference. Statistical inference. As name suggests, inference. What is mean by inference? What is mean by inference means drawing conclusion. Inference means conclusion. Inference has a vital role in statistics and in lot of exams. If you take India, every statistics entrance exam inference having good weightage. If you take IIT JAM or CU set or any state level or ISS, everything inference has a vital role in exams also, in subject also. Why inference become famous means inference totally deal with population and sample only. Population and sample. I have some data sets from population. I can just draw some samples, then I need to estimate by assuming different tests, then I will need to conclusion. This is the main motive of statistical inference. In this video I will explain about total things, what are the basics of statistical inference and what are the types. From the next video onwards I will start with estimation. Now we can see, this is my brief introduction, diagrammatical representation of statistical inference. These all are my population values. Population is finite or infinite, we don't know. From the population I select some samples, that is my data. How data comes from population. This is sample also. Then I will do some analysis on data. Different tests are there. If I for example, you can take hypothesis, you can do single mean, two means, and proportions, everything that will be based on large sample or small sample. We can all things discuss later on classes. In this video I will explain about what is the meaning of statistical inference, what is the main motive. From the data I will draw some probability values. From the probability values I can give the inference. How I can give? For the testing I will already assume one critical value and tabulated value. Tabulated value and calculated value. If calculated value is less than tabulated value, then we accept it, otherwise we can reject. We all things also we can discuss on from in next videos based on estimation on testing of hypothesis. In this video I will explain what is what. Now we can see the process of making guesses. Guesses means drawing samples about the truth from a sample is called statistical inference. This is the formal definition. You can refer some books also, you can get what is the definition of statistical inference. See, this is my population. Okay, this is my population. This is truth, not observable. Because this is why not observable means it is infinite values. How I can give any conclusion about from this large data set? I can just draw some samples. See, I will just draw some parts either here, anywhere. Drawing samples also important. We can see that also, that will be errors also come, everything we can see. After drawing samples, then you can make guess about the whole population. That is the main motive of inference. See, how we can inference means, we all know that what is population, what is sample. Before going to the statistical inference, you have great skills in probability and sampling distribution. Probability and distribution theory also. Probability and distribution theory. See, for sample statistics, we all know that mu equal to x bar equal, this is formula for sample mean. This is generated for sample mean. This is population mean work. This is population variance. This is sample variance. See, population, these are mu and sigma square are population. We can see these examples also from next slides onwards. These all are the sample statistic. This is statistic, this is parameter. Okay, the concept. Statistical inference is the act of generalizing from a sample to a population with a calculated degree of certainty. This is also one type of definition. See, this is population, this is sample. from population I collect some data, this is called sample, then I will apply some statistical rules and some tests, then I will give inference. Inference means conclusion for total data set, okay. See, we want to learn about the population parameters, but we can only calculate sample statistics. See, this is the explanation of this diagram and this diagram, okay. Now we can see that statistics. What is statistics? What is parameter? See now. See. Sample statistics. Sorry, this is statistics. Statistics means function of sample values. Parameters means function of population values. Sample statistics means any summary measure calculated from data. Example could be a mean, a difference, mean of proportions, or odds. This is all correlation coefficient. Also, these are the different methods or rules. We can discuss it all things. What is the testing rules for single mean, two means, difference means, proportions, odds, and correlation ratio also. See, these are the examples. The mean vitamin D level in a sample of 100 men is 63 nmol. These are one simple example. This is also correlation coefficient between the vitamin D and conjugative function is sample of 100 men is 0.5. Here low covariance, coefficient of low correlation means here relationship is very less but positive. See, what is population parameter means you can calculate from population values. This is example. The truth mean vitamin D is the middle age European men is 60. This is also these are the testing under all things also we can see. These are some examples also. See here, what are the parameters? What are the statistics we can see in this table? See, source parameters from population, statistics from sample. Okay, this is clear. Calculated. Here we don't calculate. Understand? From the population, we don't calculate any statistical measure. From statistic means from sample onwards, we can calculate some measure. Constants here, no, here constants are available. Here no constants are available. Examples mu, rho, this is correlation coefficient from statistics x bar and s square. These all are the some examples of statistics. Okay. Now we can see parameters and statistics. We are see these all are. This is also one. Sorry, this is also repeated. This we already explained. Okay. This is how numerical measure. See, this is x bar. This is mu. This is mu. Okay. Now we can see what are the types of statistical inference. Statistical inference mainly have theory of estimation, and testing of hypothesis. These two are two types of statistical inference. In estimation, we have two types, that they are point estimation, interval estimation. Point estimation, interval estimation. Interval estimation is based on confidence intervals. For interval estimation. Okay. Testing of hypothesis, this is total based on testing. Accept or reject, total results will be based on conclusion. But estimation have different categories. Now we can see discuss it. Now in this slide I will give brief introduction to estimation. Estimation have mainly contain two things, that is estimator and estimator and estimate. What is the difference between estimate and estimator means function of sample values is called estimator, function of sample values. These all things also we can discuss in theory of estimation lecture. I will give only brief introduction about estimation. Estimation have mainly estimator and estimate. Then estimation can be classified into two types. These are class interval estimation, and point estimation. Okay. In point estimation, value will be based on one single value. For example, I am taking x bar equal to 15. This is point estimation. For example, I am take 15 less than or equal to x bar less than 20. This is interval estimation. we can see this all into classes in next video onwards. See, what are the some ideal measures of estimation? Means there is mainly 4 conditions, that is unbiasedness, second is consistent estimator, third is efficient. In efficient we get mean sum of mean square variance, all things. In fourth, sufficiency. These all are the main major properties of for a good estimator. There is a lot of also is there completeness, auxiliary, lot of theorems and lot of results also there. We all things we can discuss from next video onwards. I start on estimation. After completing estimation, I start on testing. Okay, this is the brief introduction about estimation. For estimation, you need strong skills in distribution, and limiting probability also. Convergence in probability, all things you need. For order statistics also most important in estimation. Order statistics. Okay, now we can I will give brief introduction about testing of hypothesis also. This is the second type of statistical inference. Hypothesis means assumption. Hypothesis deal with assumptions. These two have lot of application in biostatistics. Assumptions. Okay, assumption. What is my assumption? For example, hypothesis having mainly contain H0. Everywhere in hypothesis we can see H0 and H1. H0 means null hypothesis. H1 means alternative hypothesis. Before going to the null and alternative, first we can see what is hypothesis. Hypothesis means any assumption about the nature of population. Any assumption. I am taking any assumption like my H0 x bar equal to 15. This is my assumption. I don't know this is correct or not. By applying some testings, then it will be true or no, it will become under conclusion. But I am assuming that first I assume that x bar equal to 15 and H1 is x bar not equal to or greater than equal to 15. If I write not equal to, then it is two-tailed. If I can write less than or greater than, it will be two-tailed. This will be like this. For example, this is bell-shaped curve. If we are dealing with one tail and two tail, this will be take like this. If we are dealing with two tails, then we can take total area. These all things we can discuss in testing the hypothesis videos. In this video, I will explain what is the brief introduction of hypothesis. And one more thing here, you can types of errors. Testing will based on errors. There are two types of errors: type 1 error and type 2 error. How type 1 error will come? How type 2 error will come? Just like consumer risk, producer risk. Consumer risk is we can take as a type 1 error, producer risk as a type 2 error. We all things we can discuss this. Okay, and then LOS, level of significance, and a critical region, and what is power of the test, all things with the definitions and examples we can see on the NP lemma theorems. Okay, NP lemma, best critical region theorems, all theorems we discussed in the future videos. Okay, thank you for watching. For more videos, continue my channel on for inference. Thank you for watching.